Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be loosening up our shoulder, spine, and work the whole body, and especially working on our balance and coordination and stability, which are great for our brain to manage our ADHD symptoms. So let's start with the feet hip distance apart. Spread your toes wide apart, breathing in and out from the nose, nice and slowly. Using your out breath to soften the shoulder, relax your fingers. And let's lift the toes off. We're going to wiggle the toes, spread them wide, lower down, and pull. We're going to do that a few times. Get some mobility back in your toes, especially when they stay in the shoes. Warming up the toe joint. And the next one, we're going to keep the toes on the floor. Except the big toes. We're going to lift them up and lower down. And one more time, off and down while keeping the other little toes on the mat. Now pressing down the big toe, lifting the other 8 little toes off and down. One more time, try to separate those. Now we're going to be lifting the big toe off. Keep that lifted and moving to the other toes. One at a time, try to lift them by isolating them. Lower down from the big toe. One at a time, as much as they go. Try to soften your fingers, your shoulder, your face. Right, now we're going to be lifting that little toe, little pinky toe first. One at a time. Checking to make sure your fingers are not tensing up. And now start to lower from the pinky side. One at a time, as much as they go by isolating them. Good. Now let's lift the head, chest. Start to lift the shoulders up, breathing in. Exhale, push back and down. Big breath in and exhale, lower down. Nice circle to mobilize the shoulders, matching with your slow breath. Now let's keep the shoulder down when you finish the circle. We're going to do one at a time, the back, circling the back, loosening up the shoulder, also the spine, circling through the rib cage. And let's go forward one by one. Your fingers stay soft, making big circle with your shoulder. And now let's lift both up, back and down. We're going to be rotating our shoulders in and out. So when you're exhaling, rolling your shoulders in, expanding the upper back. And then inhale, roll the shoulder out, opening your chest. You can keep your knees soft. You could tuck your chin, navel pulling in as you exhale, open wide through the chest with a breath in. So not only we are mobilizing our shoulders, mobilizing our spine. Now one more like that. And when you're finished, you're going to continue to mobilize the spine forward and back in a cat and cow standing up. You can stay where you are. Just going to flip the side. We're going to bend our knees, folding from the hip and pushing the hips back. So your weight goes towards the heels, so you're not feeling in your knees. The knees tend to fall in if you're not paying attention to the muscle in the leg. So try to pull your knee out to keep your knees hip distance apart, facing forward. Hands going to be landing on your leg, light. Breathing in, chest forward, shoulder down, tailbones the back in a cow pose. Exhale, relax the head, navel pulling in, relax the neck, stretch around the shoulder and your upper back. Inhale, forward, expanding through the chest. Exhale, scoop the navel in, stretch the upper back in a cat. And now one more in your own pace. When you're finished, we're going to come to the neutral spine, so make sure your shoulders stay down, navel towards the spine to support your lower back. Moving your hands to the hip and bend a lot in your knee until your chest is going to be on your thigh or as close as it goes towards the thigh. Start to lift your navel up, your hip up, And let go of the head, arms and the shoulder. Let's shake our head. Yes. No. So we can release our neck. Holding on to the elbow with your hands, lower your forearm towards the floor, top the head towards the floor. But let go of the upper body. We can lengthen your back while we stretch the hamstring. Whenever we are bending our knees like this, we want to make sure that your knees are still stable position. So move your forearm behind your knees. Press your knee out against your upper arm. Keep your head soft, but your legs are working really hard. You may feel the muscle switching on. So keep your knees hip distance apart, facing forward. Pressing your knee out. And remember this sensation. Start to let go of the arms. Slowly coming up, halfway up, breathing in. Flat back. Shoulders away from the ears, navel pulling in to support your back to be flat. And we're going to move the fingertips to the back. Roll the shoulder out so your palm facing down, squeezing the shoulder blades closer. We're going to inhale, push the heel down, swing your arm up. Whole body stretch, try to reach up as high as it goes. Exhale, fall from the hip back to where you are in a chair pose. Inhale to lift up, nice long spine. Exhale, keep the length in the spine as you fall from the hip to the chair pose. Good. Continue to move like this, or you could flop from the hip on the next exhale. When you're exhaling, remember to bend your knees a lot, fall from the hip and flop. Inhale, use your arm and the breath in to lift up. So this one, the breath is a little bit quicker. Let go as you exhale, and then inhale to lift up. You could continue like this, or you can start to challenge the balance by lifting your heels off as you come up. When you're ready to go down, lower your heels and a flop. Try to reach higher. Each time, spend some pause to reach, lengthen. And the next one, we're going to stay up. If you can, try to stay on the tiptoe, going as high as you can. And then exhale, lower your heels, lower your arms. Interlace your finger behind you. We're going to roll the shoulder out. So squeezing the shoulder blades closer. Fist might be coming down lower to lengthen your neck. And deepen the stretch in the shoulder. Let's look back with the exhalation. Inhale to come back through the center. Exhale to the other side. One more in each direction. Maybe eye gaze beyond the corner of the twist to work the muscle around your eyes. When you're back, we're going to tuck the chin to a semicircle on the bottom half of the circle. With your neck roll. Stretch around the muscle, around your neck and the shoulder. Now start to lift your head back in a neutral position. We're going to be bending our elbows to bring your fist to the right side. If it doesn't feel right, you can let go, hold on to the elbow instead. Doesn't matter which option you choose, as long as you're comfortable and this shoulder is going down. So when we tilt our head away from that shoulder, you get a nice stretch in the side of the neck. Staying here for one more breath. And we're going to slowly nod while our head is tilted to spread the stretch around. Now gently bring the head back to the center. So we can swap to the other side. Tilting our head. Take pause and nod. Finding some knot that you may feel. If you find it, you could stay there for a bit longer. And now gently bring your head back to the center. Releasing your fingers and keep your shoulder, your fingers loose. We're going to slide one hand down as you exhale, mobilizing the spine sideways. Inhale to come back up, and exhale the other way. So your chest stay lifted, your eye gaze forward, keeping both shoulders down. Now when you're coming back to the center, we're going to add the arm to lift up, reach away as you exhale. Inhale back to the center. Swapping the side as you exhale, lengthen the side body. Inhale to come back. And let's do one more. Whenever you finish the last one, we're going to keep the arm balls up, so you can interlace your fingers, bring your shoulder down, elbows wide apart, and try to keep your knees gently bent so they're not locked. We're going to start to circle our hands above our head so we can mobilize the shoulder. We're going to slowly mobilize the spine by cycling our chest and the torso and our hip. So we can loosen up our spine from the tailbone all the way to the top. Now start to steady from my hip and your torso and your chest. So only the hands are circling. So you can swap the direction with your hands. The shoulders moving and our chest is circling. Torso, hip, as big circle as you can. And start to steady from the hip, your torso, your chest. And you can release your arms. Let's shake your arms, keep your fingers soft, shoulders up and down. And we're going to start to bend our knees, bounce to loosen up and warm up our legs too. You could have your heels on the floor, or you can start to lift your heels off, or you can hop. Try to check, make sure your cheeks are loose, your jaw stays soft while we bounce. Yeah. Slowly start to come back to the center. Now we're going to bring our feet together, and let's bring your arms up, breathing in whole body stretch. Pulling your navel towards the spine. We're going to start to bring the right thigh to your chest, hands to the top of the shin so you can bring it closer. Inhale, let go, stretch away, and then swap with your out breath. Squeezing your thighs close as you can to your chest. And let's keep going, matching with your speed of the breath. We're going to make sure your shoulders staying down, lifting from the top of the head, navel towards the spine, and your upper body stay upright in the center throughout. Try to bend gently on a standing leg so you're not stacking up a joint. And whenever we are bending our knee, remember to press your knee out so the knee doesn't fall in. Now when you're squeezing your right thigh, we're going to stay. So continue to breathe, check the shoulders, come down, navel pulling in, and maybe using your hands to bring your leg even higher and closer. We're going to try to keep it there without our hands, using your muscle in the leg and a core. We're going to move the left hand to your knee, keep your leg, your hip still. We're going to reach back through the fingertip to the twist. Your eye gaze could move to the back, that's harder. You could bring your eye gaze to the side or keep looking forward if that helps. Start to come back, moving your right hand to your knee, left hand to the hip. Keep the whole body still except this leg, so we're going to move it out to the side to open the hip. Try to relax the shoulder and gently come back to the center so you can let go. Hold on to the foot behind you. Bring your knee closer to level the hip. Bring your heel towards your back cheek to stretch the quads. Steady breath in and out. And let's gently let go and shake away. Now we're going to be doing the other side. So the balance may not feel the same both sides. If you want to have some support with a wall, chair, feel free to move. Or if you have a thick carpet or the yoga mat, below you, it's harder to balance. So you could stay on that to add extra challenge, or you can step off to stand on something harder surface, so it's easier to micro adjust. Right, so we're gonna be changing to the left side to your chest. Breathing in nice and long. Exhale, squeeze your left thigh to your chest. Shoulder staying down, navel pulling in. And now let's try to keep your leg as high as you can, as close as you can to your body without the hands helping you. Moving your right hand to your knee. Keep bringing your leg facing forward with your knee, hips stay square, navel towards the spine, reaching back through the back with your left fingertips. See where you wanna have your eye gaze, depending on how you feel the balance today. Coming back to the center, moving your hands to hip, and open your knee out, relax the shoulder down, top the head towards the ceiling, opening the hip. Now back to the center, hands the foot, heel towards your back cheek, stretching the quads. By bringing the knee closer together, you're leveling the hip and keeping your hip square. Now let's let go and shake away. Right, we're going to be adding some more. So make sure you have some space behind you and then in front of you. Keeping your feet together. We're going to breathe in, lift your arms up. Exhale, bring your right thigh to your chest. Same as before, let's use your hands to bring it closer, higher. Now, we're going to exhale, pushing the palm away. Flex the foot and push the heel away from your body. Inhale, lifting from the top of the head. Option to bend your knee if you want to, or keep it straight. Hands to the outside of the leg. Exhale, twist. And inhale, back to the center. And exhale, bring your legs to the back, straighten the back leg, toe tips pointing to the back. I didn't have much space, so I'm gonna turn to the side. Warrior 3. Inhale, back, coming back, try to keep the balance. And exhale, press the hands, heel away. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Remember the option of bending knee if you want to. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back, facing forward. Exhale, straighten the back leg, lifting up, roll the shoulder out, working the back body. Inhale, back to the standing, putting your thigh to your chest, and let's do one more. Exhale, and then inhale to lengthen your spine. Whenever you're ready to exhale, moving into the twist. Whoa. Inhale, back to the center. Try to keep the balance as much as you can. Exhale to the warrior 3. Inhale, come back, pull the thigh to your chest and lower your leg. Shake away. And you may want to loosen up the hip if that's where you are feeling, or you may want to shake the leg if you're feeling in your legs. Right, so you know what's coming on the other side. I'm going to try to keep the balance as much as you can. If you see me wobbling, it will make you wobble too. So if you want to find something that doesn't move to focus on, it might be easier for your balance. Slowly lift up, whole body stretch. Exhale, squeeze your left thigh to your chest. Nice and high. Exhale, pushing the palm, heel away. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Choose the leg to be straight or bend. And then exhale to twist. Inhale, facing forward. Gentle bend in the standing leg. Reach back through the toe tips to the warrior 3. Roll the shoulder out. Back body stay active. Inhale, putting your thigh to your chest. And a slow, steady out breath. Press away. Inhale, lifting up. And then exhale, twist. Slow breath in to come back. To move your leg to the back. Doesn't matter if it doesn't go all the way to the T shape, it could be diagonal, but it's better to have the straight back leg here. so the back body stay active. Let's do the last one. Exhale. Inhale, nice long spine, putting your navel towards you. Slowly exhale the twist. Inhale back. Try to lift your leg as high as you can. And then exhale. Roll the shoulder out. Good work. Bringing your thigh in with the breath in. And then shake away. And remember some of the poses that we done now. We might be doing some later on too. Right, now coming to the top of the mat. Feet wider than the hip distance apart, toe tips pointing out. Just gonna face to the front so you can see better. Let's take a breath in, squeeze the glutes, navel pulling it open wide in a Y shape, lifting up from the chest. Exhale, bend your knees and moving your arms to the front. Inhale to lift, exhale to the squat. See how you feel. You can stay higher, making sure your knees, toes are heading the same way. If you want to come down lower, feel free. You may want to move your feet to make sure that it feels okay for your hip. The knee tends to fall in again, so we're going to press your knee out, making sure your toes, knees heading the same way. We're going to have the straight back, so that will decide how low you're going to come down to, where you can still keep the chest lifting up. Okay, next one we're going to be staying down. So remember, you could stay here, moving your hands to the inside of the leg, press your knee out, lift your chest. If you're all the way down here, use your arm from the inside to press your knee out so you can lift your chest. If by lowering your heel, back tend to curl down like this, it will be better to lift your heels off and lift your chest. So see the position where you can keep the chest lifting up. Leaving your right arm from the inside of the leg. Exhale, up and back, open the front of the chest. Inhale, come back to center. Swapping the other side. And then back with a breath in. Now, keep your arms above shoulder height. Deepen the twist. And inhale to come back. Keep your chest lifted, keep pressing your knee out, twisting, and back to center. Now let's lower your hands above shoulder, wrist apart, and bringing your knees down to all fours. So hands below your shoulders, knees below your hip. Spread your fingers wide apart. Push down the fingertips. Let's do the cat and cow, mobilize the spine. Chest goes up, tailbone up with a breath in. Exhale, relax the head, navel pulling in the cat pose. Shoulders come down away from the ears. Push the floor away with your hands, relax the head in a cat. We could tuck the toes under in a cow pose. And exhale, flatten your feet in a cat. One more like this, in your own pace. When you're finished, let's come to neutral spine. So navel pulling up towards your spine to support your lower back. Push the floor away, pressing the fingertips and base the thumb so the weight go all over the hands, not into the corner of the wrist. Now we're going to lift the navel up. Let's keep the toe tucked under. And we're going to bring the right leg to the back. Straighten the leg, push the heel away, lifting your leg hip height. Try to stay balanced, squaring your shoulder and a hip. Let's lower down to stop. Remember to keep pressing the floor away so the shoulder's not taking the weight. Lifting your left leg nice and straight, reaching the foot to the back. And now lower your leg down. We're going to challenge the balance now. Lower your right hand below your face, bringing your left hand on top or in front. Press the whole, both hands to the floor. Keep the shoulders square, eye gaze through your hands, navel lifting up. We're going to start from your right leg. Straighten it, flex the foot, press the heel away. Just like what we were doing earlier with the hands below your shoulders, you may notice now that your balance is a lot more harder to keep. We're going to lower down our legs gently, swapping to the other side. This side is more trickier side for most. See how it feels? Keep the navel lifting up, keep the hands pressing down and breathing, and let's lower down. This time we're going to lower the right hand below your face, your right hand in front. Push the floor away, shoulders stay square, navel lifting up. Let's start from the left leg, which is usually the easier side for most. So see, you may feel differently. Press the heel away, straighten the leg, navel pulling up, still breathing, and gently lower down to swap, which is definitely harder side for me, so I need to stay focused more with your eye gaze down, calming down, breath in and out from your nose. Oh, lower your knees down. Let's keep the toes tucked under. We're going to go into the extended child pose. So walk your hands away, lower your hip down towards the heels. Rest your forehead, rock your head from side to side, releasing your neck. Now keep your body right in the center. Place your palms to the ceiling to release your wrist. Take a couple of deep breaths while we lengthen your back. While we are stretching the toes, soles of the feet, and releasing your neck, shoulder, your wrist. Let's place your palm down and lifting your body up. We're going to go into kneeling down plank. So hands below your shoulders, knees moving back, and release your feet. Let's push the floor away with your hands, dialing your fingers away from each other to bring your shoulder down and back in a stable position. So when that is happening, when you bend your elbows are tucked in next to your body. That's a good sign. If you notice that your elbow sticks out when you bend it, then you have to come up, dial the hands away from each other. Your hands are not really moving, but try to move your fingers away from each other. That movement will adjust in the shoulder to come down and lower in a stable place. Keep your navel lifting up so your back stay long, supported, and coming down all the way down. Squeeze the glutes, elbows tucked in, baby cobra. Breathing in, chest come up, shoulder down the back, working the back muscle. We're going to push the floor away, lift your navel up, and go into the active extended child pose. So actively push the hip away by wiggling your hip away from you. Relax the head, neck stay in line with your spine. Let's do one more. Tuck the chin, slowly coming forward, the kneeling down plank. Check your elbows as you exhale all the way down to the mat. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, baby cobra. And exhale, keep lifting your navel up into the active extended child pose. Now going to tuck the toes under to the down dog. So keep your knees bent, lift your hip high, relax the head. Lower your heels slowly, one and the other, as you bend your knees a lot to stretch the calf, mobilize your ankle, maybe roll over your toes to massage your toes. Make sure you're not lifting your head up by shaking your head. Continue to stay in a down dog shape so your hips stay high. Now, let's lower your heels towards the floor, lift your hip high, tuck the chin, coming towards the plank. Choice to have your legs straight or lower your knees down like what we done earlier. Remember the elbow position, exhale, half or all the way down. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, the up dog or the baby cobra. Try to keep your neck long but shoulders away from the ears. Up from the navel to the down dog. Bringing the right leg up as high as it goes to the ceiling, breathing in. Exhale, bend your knees, knee towards your nose, step into the top of the mat. Or wiggle the foot until your knee in line with your ankle. Pressing your knee out, fingertips to the floor, and bring your chest forward to the lunge. Stretching the back leg. Exhale, lower your back knee, lower your left hand, push the floor away, so the shoulder, the chest lifting up. And then inhale, reach up to the ceiling, twisting low lunge. Exhale, lower your eye gaze and your hands. Press firmly through those feet to come up to the low lunge. Exhale, reach back and down, making big circle. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower down. Let's lower the hand lightly on your knee. Inhale, lifting from the top of the head, navel pulling in. Exhale, sweep your fingertips back to the twisting. Inhale, facing back to the front. Releasing your right fingertips towards the floor. Inhale, bringing your left arm up and over to the side, stretch. Doesn't matter if the bottom finger touch the floor or not. We want to have a length in the side body, front the hip. Inhale, using your arm and your breath to come up. Lower your hands to the floor. Go into the hamstring stretch. So slowly walking your hands towards you as you lift your right toes up and moving your right hip back to keep the hip square. This knee could stay bent as much as you like, or you can use your block or books to bring your hands down to stay up higher. You could straighten the leg if it feels good, where you can still maintain the straight back. So we want to be in a place where you can move your chest towards your toe, sticking the tailbones to the back. So we are folding from the hip, maintain the length in the back, so we can stretch the back of the leg. Slowly breathing in, lifting your chest now, moving your inside hands to the outside of the leg. Nothing else move, but the stretch you moves the outside of the leg. So the hip still stays square, facing the front. Now lower your left fingertips below your shoulder. Press the floor away so the arms stay long, chest lift up, and twisting, lifting up with your fingertips. Eye gaze could follow, or stay to the side, or eye gaze staying down. Lower your arms now. Exhale, bend your knees to walk your hands to the top of the mat. Press the hands down below your shoulder so you can lift your back knee off, stepping back to the plank. You could take a rest, child pose, or knees down, or going down with a straight leg. Exhale, half or all the way down. Squeeze the glutes, the baby cobra, or the up dog. Up from the hip to the down dog. Keep lifting your tailbone high, relax the head. Bring your left leg up, breathing in. Exhale, squeeze your thigh to your chest as you move forward to steps at the top of the mat. Fingertips to the floor, hips slowly go down, deepen the stretch in the back leg. Exhale, lower your back knee, right hand to the floor. Press the floor away, twisting with a breath in. And exhale, lower your arms. Press firmly those feet to the floor and keep them active, lifting up to the low lunge. Exhale, reach back and down, big shoulder roll. Inhale and exhale to circle down. Now your hand's gonna land on your knee without any weight. Inhale, nice long spine, navel towards the spine. Leave the right hands. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, back to the center, releasing your left fingertips towards the floor. Inhale, up and over to the side, stretch. Front the hip, psoas stretch. Inhale, back to the center. Lower your hands down to the floor. Hamstring stretch by walking your hands towards you. Lift your left toes up, pulling your left hip back to keep the hip square. Shoulder down, away from the ears. Chest towards the toe. Tailbone's the back. So keeping your neck in line with your spine. Head is the last one to come down. It's not the raise of the head to the leg. Chest towards your toe to get a nice stretch. Moving your right hand to the outside of the leg. Stretching the outside of the leg here. Slowly back below your shoulder with your right fingertips. Push the floor away. So the chest stay lifted. Twisting. And lower your hands. Bend your left knee and moving your hands down to the floor below your shoulders. Lift your back knee off, stepping back to the plank. Feel free to take a rest or knees down or take the floor. Exhale to come down. Inhale, open the front of the body. Squeeze the glutes so you're not feeling the lower back. Up and back to the down dog. Now your right leg lift up, breathing in. Exhale, step into the top of the mat to the lunge. Inhale, chest move forward, fingertips to the floor to give longer arms to have more space for the chest. Exhale, lower your left hand, push away. Inhale, twist it, lunge. Exhale, lower. Push firmly with those feet to come up. Or you can step up, stand up, and step back. Where you can bring your knee above your ankle, press your knee out, back heel lift up, big toe pressing down, so your legs stay active. We're gonna exhale, lower your right arm to the side stretch. Inhale, back to the center. We're gonna exhale, twisting to the right, open your arms wide apart. Inhale, back to the center. Now we're gonna add some more. Remember what we done earlier? We're gonna exhale to the twist. When you're breathing in, back to the center, pull your backside to your chest, standing. Exhale, lower your right hand to your knee and twist as you exhale. Inhale, facing forward, reach back and down to the high lunge. And repeat, exhale, reach back to the twist. Inhale, pull your side to your chest, keep your body upright. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift, reach back and down to the high lunge. And then one more. Exhale, twisting, chest facing to the side. Inhale, pulling your side to your chest, core stay strong. Exhale, twist, lifting from the top of the head. And then inhale, reach up and back and down. Let's add more now. Exhale, twist and stay here. Back the hands, slide the back side up and over with a breath in. And then exhale, to the high lunge. Inhale to lift your thigh up. And then exhale, push the palm foot away. Inhale, lifting from the top of the head. Now option to bend your knee if you want to. And then exhale, twist. Try to keep the balance. Talking to myself here. Oh, inhale, back to the front. Exhale, reach back to the warrior three. Roll the shoulder out, straighten the back leg and touch down. Inhale to the high lunge. Exhale, twist. Inhale, up and over. And then exhale, facing forward. Exhale, pull the side to your chest, navel pulling in. Exhale, pressing the heel, palm away. Inhale, choice of bend your knee or keep your legs straight. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, face into the front. And a touch down, back to the high lunge. Well done. Reach through the fingertips, tilt forward in angle lunge until your hands come down to the floor. So you can step back to the plank. Choice of rest, knees down or straight leg. Exhale, scraping your arm next to your body as you come down. Squeeze the glutes, open the front of the body, push the floor away. With the hands up and over from the hip to the down dog. Shake your head Lift your tailbone high. And let's do the left side. Breathing in with your left leg up. Exhale, knee towards your nose to step to the top. Inhale, lunge. Breathing in. Exhale, lower your right hand. Push the floor away. And a twist with a breath in. Exhale, lower your eye gaze. Press firmly with your feet to give you a lift to come up to the high lunge. Exhale, lower your left arm, side stretch, psoas stretch. Inhale, back to the center. We're going to exhale, twisting to the left. Open wide with your arms. Inhale, facing forward. And we're going to do one more twist where we're going to start to add. When you're back with a breath in, pull your backside to your chest. Exhale, twist. Hands to your knee. Inhale, steadily reach back and down. And let's do two more. Exhale to twist. Inhale to the front. Right to your chest. And exhale, twist. So let's do one more in your own pace. A lot is going on, so let's focus on the breath and the movement, twisting with your exhalation. Inhale, face forward, lift up and pull, twist, out breath. In breath, keep your standing leg bent. And now we're gonna add more. Exhale, twist, stay. Up and over without falling over. And facing to the front. High lunge. Inhale, pull your thigh. Exhale, push the heel, palm away. Choice of straight leg or your bending knee here to twist. Exhale. Inhale, facing to the front. And reach back and down. Ooh, last one. Let's see if we can stay. Exhale, up and over. Oh, with a breath in. Inhale, facing forward. Pull the thigh to your chest. And exhale, keep strength in the leg and the core. Inhale, nice long spine. And exhale to twist. Inhale, back. Reach and down. Good, well done. You probably done better than me here. Reach away to the fingertips. Angle lunge, lengthen the arms, neck, back and the leg until your hands come down. Stepping back to the plank. This is the last one, so you can rest it or take the floor. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open the front. Exhale in a down dog, stretch the whole body. Lifting your tailbone high. Stay here still, or you can move around. Pedal by bending your knee a lot. It will release your hip more. And now, let's go back to normal down dog as you tilt your hip high. Maybe your heels come down more towards the floor. And bend your knees all the way down to the floor. Release your feet. Sit back and down in a resting extended child pose. So you can lower your forehead on the mat. Rock your head from side to side. Rock your body from side to side. Let's keep our hip down to the heels. Walk your hands forward. Nice length in the back. Keeping this length, we're going to walk our hands to the right. Stack your left hands to the right to stretch the side body. Relax your head between your arms so your shoulders stay soft, neck stays soft as we open the side body. In breath to come back through the center, walking to the other side. Stacking your hands for extra stretch. Keep sinking your hip to the heel as low as you go. Now back to the center. We're going to slide the left arm, palm facing up, away from you as much as you go until the side of the head comes down to the floor. So you can rest your head, soften your shoulder and the neck. Using your breath in to lift your head, slide your hands back down. And exhale the other side. Keeping your length in your arms, your back, while we stretch the shoulder. Now steadily lift your head, breath in, coming back. Walk your hands towards you. And let's lift the bottom off, toe tucked under. And let's stay here, maybe stretching the toes with the hands on the floor or off. Roll the shoulders if your body is upright. So let's keep the shoulders soft while we loosen up the wrist. Interlace your fingers, circling your wrist both directions. We tend to interlace in our favorite side all the time, so we're gonna do the odd way. Do one direction and another, about the same amount. Now when you're finished, lower your hands, you can release your feet, tuck the toes, and let's tuck the toes under again to walk your hands towards you. We're gonna be lowering your bottom now, using your hands to support or without the hands. You may want to shake the leg, depending on where you are. Shuffle to create some space behind you, maybe without the hands. And let's go all the way down to the floor. Taking your arms up and down with you, stretching from the fingertips to your toe tips. And let's circle the wrist ankles while we stretch away. And go the other direction. Back to the whole body stretch, big breath in. Exhale, bend your right knee, hands atop the shin so you can squeeze it closer. Inhale, release, whole body stretch, swapping with your out breath to the other side. We're going to repeat here. Same pose as we done earlier, but now we are on the mat, so our back is supported with a flat surface. So let's focus more on softening our shoulder as you exhale. Check your face, make sure you're not tensing up. So loosen up your jaw, cheeks, lengthening your back, the neck, and the lower back as you squeeze your thigh. Now whenever you're having your one side to your chest, we're going to add another one. So you can massage your back, rock from side to side. And keeping our knees together, let's circle with our knees going one way, massaging our lower back, and the other way. Now lower your feet square below your knee with your ankle so they are in line. Arms next to your body, palm facing down. Tuck the tailbone under, squeeze the glutes, exhale to the cat pose. Inhale, tilt away to the cow pose. Do one more like this while maintaining the knees hip distance apart. And then an option to continue in the cat and cow or going up the half bridge. Starting with the cat pose, so squeezing the glutes, tailbone tucked under, using your breath in to lift your hip high. Exhale, lower down from the top of the spine. One more like that in your own pace, making sure that your lower back stay long so you're not feeding in the lower back. If so, you can always come down to the cat and cow. If you're gonna do more, slowly come up and stay in a half bridge. Using your arms, shoulders, press down, keep squeezing the glutes to lift your hip high, knees. They tend to open wider, so let's keep them in a hip distance apart. You could stay here, or you can do more, challenging a balance and stability. So let's lift your right heel off. Slowly bringing your knee towards your chest. Exhale, Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend again. Keep your hip lifting high. Gently lower your right foot down to swap. Left heel off, knee to your chest, and extend the leg. Try not to wobble with your hip, bend your knees, and lightly come down. One more, we're gonna exhale, bend your knee, straighten the leg. Let's add some more. Keep your hip lifted, lower your legs the same height as your left thigh, and lift up again. Now bend your knee to come down. Last one. Pressing down the floor with your arms, your bottom foot. Bend your knees, extend, reach high, and keep your leg straight. Lower down, hips stay high and level. Bend your knees and down. Good work. Lower down from the top of the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Bring your thigh to your chest. Massage your back. Rock from side to side. Now we're gonna open the knees wide apart and circle to loosen up our hip. Going as wide as you can. And go the other direction. When your knees come closer together, we're going to lower the left foot, slide away, leaving your right hand to your knee. Extend your right arm out, press the shoulder down, keep that shoulder throughout, and work your knee towards the floor. Wherever your leg settles, option to look the right fingertips with your eyes if your neck feels okay. That way you can twist the spine all the way up from the tailbone. Or if you're feeling in your neck, look more towards the ceiling in a neutral position. Try to soften the right shoulder to roll out and stay down. And creating some space around the lower back by loosening up and softening the muscle around your lower back with your slow out breath. Now start to roll your head to the center, bring your body back, thigh to your chest, massage your back, and spread your lower back down. Now swapping the side with your right foot down, straighten, left arm reach out, shoulder pressing down, and gently, slowly work your knee towards the floor to wherever it goes. And once the leg is settled, option of the eye gaze, the left fingertips, or more in a neutral position for your neck by looking up towards the ceiling. Twisting is a great position. Opening your shoulder, chest, your back, while we are aiding our digestion and circulation. Now start to roll up to the center. Bring both thighs to your chest. Massage your back, rock from side to side. Let's keep your body still. Rock your head from side to side and make sure your neck stays soft. Depending on how long you have, you could relax the whole body and stay lying down for as long as you like. Or if you need to go from the thigh to your chest, roll all the way to one side. So you can come to seated position. Somewhere where you can lift your chest and relax the shoulder. So this leg position may work for you today. If not, knees together, bend or straight, sole the feet together. Or you can use the cushion, chair or standing up, where you can relax the shoulder down, lengthen the spine and tuck the chin. So we can stretch around the neck and the shoulder. Semicircle on the bottom half, the circle with the neck roll. And gently bring your head back to the neutral position. Shoulders come up, breathing in, and exhale lower. And the last one. Thank you for working hard. It was a tough class working on a balance and a movement, coordination and everything. So great work focusing, and hopefully you can manage to concentrate and do whatever you need to do today. Thank you. See you soon.